Welcome to worst day of the week. Worst day of the week will be all the way live.
I'm looking at my Facebook and one of my friends, I don't really know her, but she bought an RV and she's remodeling it into an off-grid tiny house. Can you turn off our producer's mic? Because he might get excited and talk.
Oh, okay. There's.
Oh,
okay. It's on.
No, I'm saying he might get excited and be like, what? No, because he's into the off-grid living. So he might like really say something.
Okay. What's this about?
Off-grid living is basically when you have learned to survive off the land. You're planting your own crops. Okay. You have animals. So there's no longer a need to go to the stores to buy veggies to get your meat because you have everything you need. You have land, and you can hunt on your land. So meaning if anything comes on your property, you can kill it and eat it. Meaning squirrel, deer. You have your own cows. You have your own chickens. Because honestly, I was telling everybody to watch Walking Dead because that's what we're coming to.
You think so?
The world is full of zombies. Yeah.
No.
We're not zombies. We're woke.
It's 7 o'clock.
We're living amongst the dead.
It's 7 o'clock.
We're living amongst the dead, and it's about to be a fight to survive.
All right.
All right. He not people.
What's going on, y'all?
You don't get it. You don't get it. Hey.
I don't get it.
Because you're like, I ain't doing it.
Just call me.
Bad.
Even
Baby, so we're gonna take care of you.
That's
You can just have him.
One day. Yeah. He'll figure that. Yeah, one day. Because he don't get it yet. No, he gonna have to work. Everybody gonna have to work.
Laughing is good from the soul. Keep it 100, yeah.
Y'all want me to put them topics?
Oh, there it is. Here we go. Hey. What's up, y'all?
What you laughing?
It's so far away. Y'all, I don't
have
my computer.
I'm mad because as soon as the stream comes on, I'm like guzzling my drink. I look like a drunk.
It looked like.
I was thirsty, y'all.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Misty. Wait a minute, let me read the comments.
Yeah, hey, mama. Hey, mama.
Mama, my mama, your mama.
Both.
Hey, mama.
Misty. How y'all doing? Welcome to Worst Day of the Week,
I
y'all.
don't hear the music. Oh, y'all want us to play it again? We can play it again.
They don't
You
hear
know
the
I love
music.
that song.
Okay, that means that I might be.
Play
Let
it
me check.
again.
Let's check with the producer. Hold on just a second.
Hey, Lakeisha.
Producer, look at this settings. Go to the settings. Press settings.
Hold on, y'all.
Press Cam and Mike settings. Cam and Mike.
Oh my God.
Yeah, right there. And then go to audio. Oh, yeah. Go to Roadcaster.
Right here?
Yeah. Roadcaster. On both. Perfect.
All right, so let's go to play the song again.
Let's play the song.
Okay, one more time, y'all. One more time. Okay, sorry. How did you have this?
Have what?
It's gonna be a good day. Nothing can stop me. Hanging with my family. You ain't turn my mic down, so oh well. They gonna get what they get.
Okay, they gonna know you can't sing.
Right.
Laughing is good for the soul.
That's that Kojic. That's that Kojic. You heard me? That's that Kojic.
Listen.
Worst day of the week.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so Misty is saying she lost her top fan status.
She lost her top fan status?
Yeah.
She gonna have to get it back.
She need to comment,
and get it back.
We don't take it away.
No, we don't do that. Welcome to Worst Day of the Week. This is your boy Andre.
It's your girl Erin.
And this is again the worst day of the week, y'all.
Guys.
Worst day of the week.
So
every Monday.
There's about 20 of you joining us as soon as the show starts, and I so appreciate that.
Love that.
So the only thing I need for you guys to do is share the video just with your friends.
Share.
I mean, we are really trying to build our audience and make sure. Facebook has this weird algorithm where they really make us work hard
to
get our own followers to see our content.
Yeah.
And I think that's so unfair. Uh-oh. Somebody's phone.
It's me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So we're just saying we work really hard to get our over 2,000 followers, and when we go live, everyone can't see us, and I think that's so unfair. So far, we have 7 shares, so thank you. But yeah, I just want you guys to just it takes 2 seconds to just share it on your news feed, and then all your friends will see it, and then they will like the page, because at the end of the day, we need active followers and likers, right?
And likers.
Because I mean, a lot of times you have inactive.
Yeah.
They just like it and they go on about their business. So yeah, thank you so much for the people that have shared it. And yeah, just let's make sure we keep the shares up. I mean, make sure you guys are commenting and interacting with us. I mean, all that good stuff. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for the loyal viewers that we have. I can name some. We got Misty. We got Igeria. We got Cynthia, my mother.
Debbie, mine.
Debbie.
Yeah.
Debbie watches. Monique Renee.
Yes.
Our vocalist.
She did the theme song.
Worst Day of the Week theme song. Yeah. So that was amazing. So like a lot of y'all, Astacia. Like a lot of y'all letting us know, like, hey, I'm here every Monday, and I just appreciate.
Last week we had a really, really awesome show. We had some comedians. We had some comedians.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, I
comedians are Akila, The Bee, and
Misty
Roddy
says
Woods.
she's so sad. You're gonna get it back. Just comment and interact. You'll get it back. I don't know how you lost it. I don't know how you lost it.
Somebody
Angela Logan is always here. So yeah, I just appreciate the people that are always here.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Got something special for y'all.
We do? Okay, you didn't communicate that to me. So what do we got special?
Oh, you want me to tell you what it is? It might be a surprise for you too.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. Give something special to our fans.
Oh my God. First of all, we don't have no money. We're not giving y'all nothing.
Let me tell you something.
We're not giving y'all nothing. So
I am a very rich bitch. I don't know what Erin is talking about.
We're not giving y'all nothing. No money, no gift card, no t-shirts, nothing. We're poor.
Oh.
Y'all need to give us.
You better stop speaking that over your life.
What did the city girls say? Save your money, spend theirs. We spending their money.
They is gonna spend our money.
We need to go back to putting our cash out. We need to go back to putting our cash out.
They gonna spend our money. We gonna spend our money on them anyway.
Okay, so Tiffany says she missed last Monday. You can always go rewatch it. We don't do any of our shows.
Never, even the horrible ones.
They're so good. No.
Yeah, we've had some bad ones.
What was your least favorite show?
You want me to tell you the honest to God truth?
What was your least favorite show?
My least favorite show. Oh my God, this is a hard one. It's probably going to be the second show.
What do we? The police officer?
No, the police. That was another bad one. Yeah, that was very bad.
Oh my God, funny.
Yeah, that was bad. Yeah, we'll do that again.
We don't do that again. No, so Angela says, "Come on now, we're rich." So you're right.
Yeah, we
but
are.
I'm one of those people
rich.
Because I love to receive. I'm never gonna say I'm rich. I can have $1 million. I'm gonna tell everybody I'm poor.
Oh, and we won't believe it.
Nope. Yes, I will. Say I'm doing bad.
We won't believe. We got some really good.
Saying, I'm doing bad.
We got some really good topics for y'all today. Erin, what we're gonna be talking about today?
Igeria says she liked all the shows. So what are we talking about?
She liked all of them.
It's so funny because we'll have an amazing show, y'all, and then Andre will be like, I hated the show.
It was trash.
And then we'll be on the phone dissecting it and overthinking it. And like, here y'all go saying y'all liked all the shows.
Yeah.
I just really, y'all, Andre, I gotta
support
tell you,
is real. Thank you so much for
I gotta
support.
tell y'all about
support
this guy. I gotta say, if you are actually around him and you hang with him, I'm talking about you're gonna be in stitches. You're gonna laugh the entire time. He holds back for y'all. I don't know why he holds back.
You know, Bryce Rogers told me the same thing. Happy birthday, Bryce. Happy
honestly,
birthday.
Okay, so y'all think I'm funny because I'm an open book.
Bryce said, "Why are you not being yourself on the show?"
We gotta have an intervention.
I'm definitely being myself.
No, we gotta have an intervention because Andre is literally the funniest man I ever met in my life. And that's gonna make somebody jealous because I'm talking about funny and he holds back and it's so crazy. I'm talking about witty, like he can go, like I'll say something. Like so the other day I told him, I say, "Hey Andre, let me show you these jackets I got for Jacob at Walmart." And then he's like, "Oh, I can picture you now, like, oh, let me get some pizza." And then, "Oh, look at these jackets. I need to get these for my son." And he's making fun of me because I'm happy that I saw some cute jackets at Walmart.
At Walmart, yeah.
At Walmart.
Now all of the other 5-year-olds are going to be talking about him at school with his Mickey Mouse shoes.
True. He is so funny, y'all. See, Monique Clark said Dre is hilarious. So I need people in the comments to say, "Hey, Andre, the Andre we get is the one we need on the podcast. Come on."
Yeah, come on, everybody. I am definitely giving that Andre.
No, you're not. Because I literally am obsessed with him. I'll go over to his house and just hang out with him. Because I'm like, he gonna make me feel better. Okay. He gonna be cracking me up. Just saying crazy stuff.
We talked about this when your mom was on the show. About me being here to entertain you.
Oh, you saying because my mother say sometimes it's not always cute.
See, it's not.
You see that shade?
She read me. Yeah, she read.
Sometimes it's not always cute.
Yeah, she read me. Yeah. Oh, Tiffany Alexander, I will have your stuff paid for tomorrow. So I would definitely have that you're doing that. Done for you. So you should get some kind of confirmation. Did she just jump in
or something?
No, I thought I would mention that because I know tomorrow's the 15th and the deadline.
So wait, someone says no, you're not. I don't know what happened. She said you're not funny.
No, she said no, I'm not being myself. Oh
yeah. I'm telling you, the people that know him are like he's holding.
That's back. My cousin.
I'm talking about this guy is like quick with it. Like I don't care what I say, he's gonna say something, and I'm gonna just. Well,
I'm trying to go to a different level. I'm trying to elevate myself.
Andre, stop
and be more positive.
Stop talking like that. You positive. Stop talking like that. You already talking in a way.
Okay, Ernie. Okay, I got it.
Hey, Bryce, I'm here. I know you don't like when I'm here, but I'm here.
Yeah, every time Bryce calls, he say, "Where's your girlfriend at?"
Where's your wife? First of all, it's wife.
His girlfriend.
Bryce, it's wife.
It's different from the girlfriend.
It's definitely wife.
If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it.
First of all, who would do the ring? Like I'm the.
Yeah, if you want to marry me, you calling yourself my wife.
You're the dominant.
So you better buy me a ring,
Andre. See, that's why I could never be with a reformed gay man.
But what it is you have to buy me a ring anyway. Y'all
are the women.
You have to buy me a ring anyway.
Right.
So why not give it to me first?
You would propose.
Oh, please. I don't even want you. You guys have to come and get me first. Shit. Anyway, we got some really, really, really good topics for you today. We're talking about adulting. We're talking about adulting. It sucks being an adult. I remember when it really sucks. I remember when I was 30 years old and I had to move back in with my mama.
Okay.
Right? And so I had a curfew. It was at 11 o'clock. That was the only thing I didn't like about.
So what was that about? Why does she want you to come in?
Because it's her house, her rules. So, I have to be in the house by 11.
Where's your bedroom on the second floor?
It's on the second floor, yeah. Be in the house by 11 or stay where you was at. Don't come back over here. The alarm is set. The doors are out.
Why didn't you just stay where you were at?
I did. No, I'm saying those are the rules. I'm saying I followed the rules.
Oh, okay.
I was saying that was the only rule that I didn't like.
I lived with my mother as an adult, and it was rough. And I had a child. And my mother would not babysit for me.
Oh wow! Oh no!
She was not supporting any what we call
any outside activities.
Any 2020, we're calling them dick appointments. She was not supporting it at all. That's what they're called, penis appointments. The PG-13.
We just call them dates.
Okay, she wasn't supporting any dates. Yeah, she was like, "No, that's your baby," and I was like, "I'll be back though." Okay, and she was like, "I don't care."
She didn't want you to go out there and have another baby, and then come in here and be like, oh, mom, I'm pregnant.
Oh
and,
my
and so
God.
you're gonna have to watch 2 kids now.
Oh my God. And that's true. That's true.
That's the only reason that parent. But see, I was a boy. I was a boy. I'm a boy, so I don't know
said
what.
it right.
I don't know what my mom's excuse for not letting me come in late was.
Just she don't want to hear you at 2 a.m. opening her door and startling her.
Yeah.
I mean, it's when you're asleep and you hear your door open, and does she have an alarm?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, see, that's the thing. They don't want to hear front door open, ajar.
Lakeisha Avery Stewart says that she doesn't want to adult today. Lakeisha Avery Stewart was one of our guests, remember?
Who?
Lakeisha Avery Stewart.
Hey, Lakeisha. Let me tell y'all something. Is that the author?
Yes, that's
the
Lakeisha.
author.
Did you read the book?
I did.
You did read it. So you didn't read the book. Give me my fucking book back so I can read the book.
It's in the car.
Why is the book still in the car?
Really?
Okay, Lakeisha Avery Stewart. You said you have to know the truth. We tell the truth. We're gonna always tell the truth.
No, I lie.
You lie a lot.
Yes.
But we're gonna get you out of that.
Nah, I didn't ask for that. This is not an intervention.
We promise that we are going to read. My sister is watching. Hey, Saniqua.
I have to tell y'all some good news.
Okay.
So a couple of days ago, I started real estate school.
Yes, this is why we're talking about adulting.
I want my applause, nigga.
I'm sorry, wrong button, baby, wrong button. Go ahead.
I started real estate school, and so I go from 8:30 to 4:45.
That's amazing. I'm so proud of you.
So, I decided that I'm not going to stay on the phone late because I need to get into bed.
Yeah, this is killing me too. It's killing me.
Like I can't talk. Yeah, because I can't talk late to you or my friends.
Yeah.
And so I had to
I'm your only friend.
Yep. That's true. And so I had to make a decision. And this is like a big decision to like be asleep by like 11 or 12. So I can get like 8 hours of sleep. Because if you know, like the class is boring. It's just like being in school. You're going to go to sleep after lunch. It's a typical, you get it.
So you falling asleep in class?
No. Okay. I struggle to stay up. It's hard.
Okay. Like, so that means you need to go to bed earlier than what you're going to bed.
No, I think it was like after you eat, you're sleepy. That's just standard.
You don't need to eat lunch.
That's what I said. So tomorrow I'm just gonna get a light salad because yesterday I had Chick-fil-A. I had the chicken strips and the fries, and so this is me. And I'm like, I caught myself. I was about to fall out my chair. Hold on,
wait, because y'all heard that Ernie said she likes to lie. So what did you eat yesterday?
Chicken strips and fries. I ate Chipotle yesterday.
Oh, Chipotle. Okay, because it sounded like you said Chick-fil-A. It sounded like you said Chick-fil-A.
Chipotle almost put me on the floor. Like they were going to be picking me up like, ma'am, are you okay? And I was like, no, I'm just full. This is a nap. Like I didn't faint.
Okay.
This is a nap. So yeah.
Awesome.
I got out of the live.
Oh, I don't know how you did that. Okay, so adulting is so... We're really trying to balance
even with us because we'll get together and we'll have our meetings about the show and then we'll make a drink and then we'll end up
Meetings over.
We'll take a shot, make a drink, and it's like
I'll smoke some marijuana and the party is
leaving this whole show.
I said I will. I said I will smoke some marijuana. Yeah, not both of us. You want some too?
No, I would never.
I thought you wanted some.
I would never partake in that.
I will.
Never.
Okay.
Don't ever do that.
And so it's something, about, trying to balance everything out and be an adult and pay bills.
Yeah.
Something like I read a post today where somebody says that they were looking at their bills trying to see which one can wait until next month.
No, that's really adulting.
Yeah, it's really adulting.
Talk about robbing Peter to pay Paul.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so important. This is kind of one of those things where I'm like, let's blend it. You have to have multiple streams of income because if you honestly just have one, you're gonna forever rob Peter to pay Paul. You're never gonna have enough money to pay your bills and live. So that's why I made the decision to get my real estate license. With wigs, I have to push out a lot of volume to make money. With real estate, I'm thinking I sell 8 or 9 houses a year. I make $150,000. Blend that with my salary for making wigs, and I'm comfortable. Because honestly, I just want to be comfortable. I know I'm probably going to be a millionaire because I spend money like I sell dope.
Yeah,
but I just really want to make about $300,000 and I'm fine.
Right.
But I know how I am.
You think that's fine? I can't. If that's what I'm going to be making, I don't think I'll be fine.
What do you want to make? What's your ideal living?
An annual income of at least $3 million. That's what I.
Can you even spend $1 million a year?
I can. I definitely
No,
can.
honestly, I spend $1 million a year.
Yeah.
I don't even make $1 million a year.
Right.
So
That's what I'm saying. I can definitely
I spend
do
more
it.
money than I make.
Right.
Yeah, it's bad.
We are doing that.
all
I think
do.
we're all out here adulting and spending money that we don't have.
They put you on blast. No, he didn't put me on blast. I felt like he shouldn't discuss what he does.
Yeah.
And so I was just like,
it's okay.
I felt embarrassed for you.
Oh no, don't feel embarrassed for me.
Smoking weed is so bad.
Who told you that?
I mean, that's just
oh my goodness. I think I'm gonna have to bring some to the show.
Oh,
and show
no
people.
Snoop Dogg. No.
I'm gonna have to show people
what I do know is I just want to make enough money to pay my mother's living expenses.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. I want to pay for both of my parents.
So my mother got approved for a house. She's gonna buy a house, and then I'm like, what's your mortgage? You know, I'm thinking about paying her living expenses. And she's like, oh, it's like, and I'm like, oh. That's not the amount that I had in mind.
That you had in mind.
No, she's like, it's like several $1,000s. I'm like, so you're rich.
Yeah.
You should pay my living expenses.
I wish that parents were like obligated and mandated and
because of that whole
pay our bills forever.
Because of that whole we didn't ask to be here thing?
No, not because of that. Just because that's you, my mama. You're supposed to be paying all of my bills.
But honestly, I had a thought about so honestly, our living expenses should be free.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have to pay to
you mean like black people?
Everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, living expenses should be free.
Okay.
Like we shouldn't have to pay because basically y'all said, hey, I mean, we already know
I don't like how different the living expenses are, like whether I live in Oak Cliff or whether I live in Plano.
And I'm learning so much from realty. Let me tell you, do you know it's illegal to steer people toward a certain area?
Yes, I did. Fair housing.
Illegal. Fair Housing Act. I'm
Fair
sorry.
Housing.
When I say the F word, I click a little bit.
Yeah. Your spit tastes like chicken. Girl, did you have some Henderson or some Halls? That was good.
I'm sorry.
Okay, it's all right. It's all right.
Let me turn this away.
Okay. All right, go ahead. What
did you just do?
Nothing.
What was that?
I was getting some spit out, my corners.
Show me what you did.
I was just wiping my mouth.
Say it, don't spray it. What is 0 to 18 mandated? Oh, she's saying she has to take care of her from 0 to 18.
0 to 18 is mandated.
Yeah, and then after that, it's like you're on your own.
She's like, that's it.
What do you think about?
We need to have her back on maybe every Monday.
Talk about what?
Her new episode that she just started. I know. That was so hilarious last night.
She's funny.
Hell.
Let me tell you something.
What did you ask me for?
Let me tell you something about my mother. She's gonna give you the mother perspective and she's going to give you the therapist perspective. And it's funny because, me, everybody knows I'm going through a divorce. It's been about a couple months. We've been separated. Yeah. And so, of course, my mother's like, you don't need to be having sex. You don't need to be dating. You need to be by yourself. That's the mother.
Yeah.
But then the therapist is like, well, hey, it's all subjective. You heal on your own time. I can't tell you to take 2-3 months, a year. Yeah. But, the mother is like, Erin, sit down.
Yeah.
Sit down.
Sit your ass down.
Sit your ass down. Yeah. You've been in a long-term relationship. Don't jump back. And that's common sense. It's right. Like, don't jump back into something. It's too fresh.
What is a healing process? Because how much time?
Everybody has their own healing process.
How much time do you need to heal? Because
some people just need a weekend, and some people need.
I scraped my knee, and it took it like 3 days to heal. I was good after that.
Okay, so but your heart. So let's talk about. Let's talk about when you go through a heartbreak. Where do you feel the pain the most? Your entire body.
Your entire body. Yeah, I was just gonna say my back hurts.
Your entire body.
My feet hurt.
So
everything.
It's almost like this is what you got to do to know that you're done.
Yeah.
You see your ex, and he's walking down the street with a new person.
Yeah.
And if it hurts your entire body, he's not out of your system.
How do you get it out then?
Well, the beauty in it is you don't see your ex move on typically.
Right.
They're out of sight, out of mind.
That.
You haven't seen it.
That,
no. Well, it's crazy because in my breakup, in both of my breakups, I was like,
you got to see it. Yeah.
I got to see it. The first breakup, my daughter's father, he pulls up to the house with his new girlfriend in the car. We break up like 2 months.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, like I was like, that's too much. Like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
And his voice was shaky. I will never forget it to this day. Because he really knew that I probably, and that's the thing.
This was a mistake.
It was a mistake.
Yeah.
And then I remember his voice being so shaky because I said, why would you do that?
Mm-hmm.
And he was trembling. His voice was trembling. Because he probably thinking, this is probably a bad move, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Right.
Because I really want her to come back to me. Why do men think, show me your new, I'm gonna show you my new relationship so you can come back?
And it's gonna make you
is that a homosexual thing too?
I don't think so. No.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Just a hetero thing.
Homos like to fight, and so you show me something new, I'm gonna beat your ass, his ass.
Oh, so
the mama ass.
So if David comes up, and he has his man in the car,
try me. In my car.
And here's me. I'm gonna be like, "Hi, how are you?" I'm friendly as hell.
Right? No, that's not gonna happen.
How are you doing?
That's not happening.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Y'all have a good day. No.
Y'all see y'all later. Take the baby. No.
Get this glass out your eye.
Let me see.
Get this glass out your eye.
Somebody says, nah, ring the alarm. I've been through this too long.
Okay.
The Beyonce song.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like, no,
exactly.
honestly, at the end of the day, you want to leave the relationship with some dignity. So
yeah.
we can't fight.
No, you can definitely, if you pull up to my house, I don't care if you come in to get
the
your last bag of clothes.
Don't bring nobody.
You better not bring nobody to my house ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
And that's
ever,
me.
ever.
I'm like, listen, until I know that you have healed from me not being in your life,
yeah,
I'm not going to show you the new person because I know you got to heal.
Yeah.
From my
we both have to heal. We
both have to heal. But then let's get back to time frame.
Okay.
Because we got a therapist in the comments.
Okay.
And she probably would say, somebody said he ain't lying. They so she probably would say,
beat that honestly, ass, y'all.
She probably would
don't waste no time.
She probably would say, take a year off.
Oh, yeah.
After you've gotten out of something serious, because you have to detach emotionally, physically, mentally.
Yeah. So it's just like detox. Like when you want to clean out your body.
Absolutely.
You don't just detox in a day. Oh, I drank some water, girl. I'm fine. I got it all out. If you
went to the bathroom.
Yeah. I boo-booed once. No, you got the shit. You got to release all of that shit. I mean, you have to let it all out.
Honestly, when
healing
along, like in your situation,
yeah,
because mine wasn't real.
Yeah.
Your situation was real. So it was 5 years.
Yeah.
So that person is ingrained into your soul. No, honestly, no. And I gotta say this because a lot of women can heal faster. Because if you're in with someone and you find out that everything they said was a lie, you're like, the person who you thought you loved vanishes.
Yeah.
He goes into this wherever.
That has to be hard. If I found out that someone that I was with,
so let me tell you what happens.
That would hurt
so let me tell you what happens.
That they would probably die.
You grieve the imaginary person.
Oh wow.
Yes, you grieve,
and then you have to grieve the real person.
Well, you don't know that person. You grieve the person that you thought was
as if they're dead.
Yes, as if they're dead. So it was crazy because I shared that I was a widow.
Yeah.
And nobody caught on.
Right.
They were just putting what they've been through. And I was like, well, I'm a widow because in my situation, it was not real. No, it was just not. It was a lot of lies. So it was like, oh, it wasn't even real.
That person died.
That person died. The person is still alive, but the person who I thought is dead. So I'm like, he all right, repass. At my mama's house, we had chicken. And then, it's cool. Like, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to dwell on something that's gone.
Okay.
It's vanished. It's it's gone.
Right.
When something blows up in your face, it's like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
Like when somebody lie to you and you find out the truth, how long do you dwell on it? Let's just talk about it.
I'm not going to dwell on it at all. I'm letting it go.
And that's what I be trying to tell people.
If you lie to me,
that's it. Lied. Cool. Like,
we don't need no interaction.
That's what I try to tell people.
One thing that I really don't like.
What? Volunteer lie.
Shit. I cannot stand a volunteered lie. when you don't ask a person a question and they just come up to you, yeah, man, I'm making $60,000 a year and I do this and I do that, or yeah, I went to the store and I was in the line. The line was real long, and so I was gonna get you a cake, but I couldn't get the cake because when somebody just volunteers you information that you had never asked a question to, you didn't even want to be privy to. They're making it up, and it's a volunteer. I cannot stand a person that volunteers a lie. At least let me ask you a question. Let me ask for the lie. Don't just come to me telling me something.
Like
I really hate it.
Tell me about
it.
That,
makes
friend.
my soul.
Friend, you always tell me about that.
Yeah, it do something to me. I don't like it.
I'm gonna start volunteering lies to you.
You volunteer me a lie.
When you make me mad.
You sent me a picture yesterday that I was not appreciative of. You volunteered me the picture, yeah. And I didn't like that. I don't want you to send me screenshots.
Somebody, hold on. I saw that. I was afraid to ask. Lord, she done killed him. Or were you just being extra? Didn't think of it that way. No, honestly, Tanya, that's what I felt. Like, honestly, when I tell my story, I'm like, it was a lie. It was like, there was a lot of lies. So I'm like, it was good. Yeah, interrupt me.
Nicole Reed says, healing takes focus and time. She's learning. Out of sight, out of mind. Sometimes you think you've healed, but haven't. You just hit it in your subconscious.
Can I talk about something?
Yeah.
I do not believe in sitting for a year and thinking about one person until you feel like you don't care about him anymore.
Yeah. I'm not doing that either. What are we
doing that for?
I'm not doing that. I'm going to give me some new booty today.
go over there.
Okay, I'm going.
I'm going to do the rest of the show by myself.
Okay, bye. Bye, Felicia. Bye.
That's not what I meant. But thank you for that.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
So you gonna hit the applause?
Yeah, I didn't do that. That's the producer. Okay, so I really do.
So here's the thing. Healing, I'm gonna reread that.
Okay.
Healing takes focus and time and learning. Out of sight, out of mind. Sometimes you think you healed, but you haven't. You just hit it in your subconscious. So are you telling me that I need to, like you said, you need to detox?
Yeah, detox.
And detox means alone. And detox means get them out of your system. Meaning, but have you ever detoxed off of something?
Yeah.
How long? Did it take you a year?
It did not.
It don't.
It did not. It didn't take me a year to detox.
And I'm no expert.
No, it didn't.
I just think a year is just a bit much.
Yeah.
It's like I'm saying that's for the people that are giving it a time. I had somebody.
My dad always tells me something since I was a little boy. He always told me that time is steady ticking. No matter what. If I die tomorrow, the world is not going to stop for me.
And guess what?
It's going to continue.
I'm going to cry.
Yeah.
For a little bit.
Yeah.
But then one day I'm going to be like, oh. And then, because you may go to heaven or hell. Because you already said it's no hell. But if you see me laughing while you down in hell, you may be bitter. Why is she happy? I'm dead.
I'm not going to hell.
Well, if you were in heaven, you're not going to be bitter.
Right.
If you go to hell and you see me laughing, you may be like,
yeah.
What? Is that,
3 weekends? When you die, someone is wearing your clothes, driving your car.
Absolutely.
Sleeping in your bed.
Absolutely.
Holding your children.
Yes.
All of that.
Time ticks.
They're interfering for your job.
Can you please tell me why people think that the world should stop when you're dealing with a heartbreak?
It doesn't.
Why? You're telling me I should just should I die?
No.
No.
Absolutely not.
I don't think I should die.
Yeah. Tiffany Sargent, Big Dog. What's up, Big Dog? She said everybody heals different, which is true. Everybody heals different. Some people can play one song, they can get in their car, they play that song, they healed.
Where did you see that?
It's a miracle.
Somebody said absolutely true to Tiffany.
It's a miracle.
Tiffany, you got me blocked because I don't see your comment. Hold up. No, give me this
We're not going to talk about if
Tiffany
she got you blocked or not.
Tiffany Sargent. Hold up. Nope. I'm about to go.
Maybe you be doing too much. Maybe it's something that you just
Tiffany, what was the last straw? What was the last straw? What made you delete me?
We're not going to talk about that.
Everybody. Now she right here.
Everybody.
What was the last straw, Tiffany? Okay, there she go.
Everybody heals differently.
That's true.
Yeah, it's very true.
I have a friend. I'm gonna tell a story. I have a friend.
Okay.
See if I can do this and be as evasive as possible. I have a friend that carried twins. Full term, one died. she then became very overprotective over the one that lived. Understandable, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, she had friends. Wait, come on now, don't turn my mic down. Don't do that. She had friends that felt like she was being overbearing and too much. The friends pulled away from her. And for years she would say, I don't get it. Why are they doing this to me? I don't get it. And I knew, and I just didn't tell her for 2 years because I knew. And honestly, the reason why I didn't tell her because I was like, it's ridiculous. Like, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? That's petty.
Yeah.
So I finally said, okay, I'm gonna tell you because she wouldn't stop asking me. I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
And she was like, are you serious? She was like, thank you for telling me because I've been obsessing about it. And I was like, honestly, people are going to be upset about the way you heal.
Right.
Because they feel like you should heal the way they think you need to heal. And they may be annoyed by the way you handle yourself. And honestly, it's crazy because me being a person, every single one of my close friends has lost someone close to them. Except you.
Yeah.
Except you. Every single one. And I've seen the different ways. I've seen the different ways that they heal, and it's been several different ways. It's been numerous ways that they have healed, and I have given them space. My best friend lost a child. I only saw her cry at the funeral. Ever since then, her and I, we laughed, we joked.
We talked about that, how people, that wasn't you. I was talking with a friend earlier, and we were talking about how everybody heals differently. And so like, some people do things to seek out attention because we were talking about his relationship and then how, it's an off and on relationship, but every time that he brings up his hurt because his dad passed when he was 13, that person will come running back to him, and stuff like that. So every time he brings, so we were talking about, doing it for attention, and then, like driving down the street and your dad's favorite song comes on and you cry and you have your moment then, your personal moment by yourself. Sometimes people, we don't see them crying and we don't see them hurting, but they're definitely hurting behind the scenes. And when they're with you, they're excited about being with you because you're helping them heal. Yeah. You're helping them laugh, and you're helping them
because I'm in my head. I'm thinking, oh wow.
That's why it's very important to have.
Was it a comment you wanted to read?
Yes, there is. There is, but it's important to have people in your life who are going to help you heal through your trauma, because there's some situations that I wouldn't have gotten through without, my best friend ex, or, if they weren't in my life, then, what would have happened to me when I went through what I went through. And I had to heal from it, even especially when a friend gives you the time to heal, when they allow you the time to heal, and then they're there with you through it, giving you time, but still there with you through it. That's amazing. You have to have a good support system.
It's sometimes not always about sitting around crying.
Right. It's not.
You can't do that.
Theodore Hicks says healing cannot be rushed. You have to let it run its course, ever how long that is. And every emotion you feel in the process is normal. When healing comes, you know it instinctively, and wholeness rules the day from that day forward.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I like that.
Okay, so someone put the definition of heal.
Oh, wow.
All right, this is dope. Thank you for that. Y'all are dope tonight. Okay, so this says heal. It says to become healthy or sound again. I mean, but do you ever really heal completely? Or do you just patch up your wound and, you have to move on?
You have to patch up the wound in order to heal the wound.
Right.
You have to put some Neosporin on it.
It's always going to be a reminder.
You got to put some peroxide.
Like when we talk about death or divorce, it's always going to be a reminder. And you can always relive that pain. Yeah. Just like that.
You can.
And you think you're over it, but you may have a trigger and it's like, oh, ouch.
Right.
It hurts. And now I got to go cry.
Right.
And then, okay, now I'm fine. So it's just one of them things where I just believe you still have to move forward. You can't stop. You have to go. Yeah. Because life, like you said, time keeps ticking.
Time is steady ticking. Andre Avery said that. Time is steady ticking.
There was times in my situation where I didn't leave my house. I didn't get out the bed. And then I was like, and I looked up and I said, uh-oh. I need to make some money.
Yep.
And then I looked up, oh, my kids need me.
I need to brush my teeth.
I need to do my hair.
Yes.
You know, I'm like, oh, I need to shower. And I'm like, I literally stalled out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I stalled out and the world, nobody even checked. Nobody knew. It was almost like I was alone and I was just like, you know, it is what it is. I'll catch up to y'all. You know that whole saying, I'll catch up to y'all?
Yeah.
Because that's real. Like, you're like, I'll catch up to y'all. Because you just can't. And so you eventually be like, okay, what you gonna do? You gonna sit here and wallow in the pain? Or are you gonna just move forward? Because you have no choice. Because you're still breathing.
Right.
I'm sorry, I did it again.
I was just acting like I didn't.
And that was the word breathing. That was the word breathing. So let me try breathing.
You can't say B, A, B, C.
I'm not seeing no.
Did you hear the remix last night?
Of what?
About Patti LaBelle ABCs.
Oh, it was everything.
You like?
Did you see when Patti LaBelle, when they was like Oprah's watching and Patti said, "Hey, Gail"?
that whole versus battle was a PR nightmare.
Somebody said
they didn't know the words to their own songs.
Yeah.
It was a
first of all, don't do them because them songs was old. Them songs was like 30 years old. Don't.
Baby, I did enjoy it. I watched.
Thank you, Tiffany Sargent, for accepting my friend request because I did not see you in the comments.
Listen, I
felt away.
Listen, that's not what we're gonna be doing.
Bryce says nobody really heals.
Yeah.
Somebody says I'm healing now. You have to understand exactly what you're healing from.
That's deep. That's really good.
Honestly, I had to heal from me.
Yeah.
Like I had to heal me.
Yeah.
It was literally nothing to do. Like everybody know I went to therapy. My mother's a therapist. So anytime I go through something, I'm going straight to therapy. We're proactive. We're not reactive. So as soon as I went through it, I said, oh, let me go to therapy because I may end up doing something crazy. Let me go talk to a lady who don't know me or don't know the other person, and she can keep me level. Because and another person is my dad.
We were talking about therapy. I want to cut you off for just a second.
You always do that.
It's something that we need to talk about, though.
We need to go to therapy.
We do need to go to couples therapy.
Now what? But say what you need to say.
Kids in therapy is very important. Kids go through so much. Especially if you know that you're not like the best parent or your kids have been through some trauma, and whether it be a car accident, you think somebody was messing with them, touching them physically, whether you were verbally abusive because you used to be an alcoholic and then you healed from that and you changed your ways. Kids need to go to therapy too.
Yeah,
it's very important that they know
Angelia is my old coworker, and say this real quick. And I want to know if she wants to come on the show. She lost her son a couple of months ago. I want to have an episode on grief. Just because I think like it's important.
Yeah, we can definitely do a segment.
Yeah, but anyway, she said that I validated what she's going through. So I was like, I just want to talk about her more in depth because she had it was sudden and tragic. And then my mother, she says, after I got my 2 degrees, I got busy being my best me, which is kind of what I do too. I just go straight into grind mode. And again, it's almost like it's a way to put a band-aid over it and just keep it moving. And it may not be the best way to do it, but it's kind of just all I know.
Yeah.
When I try, I mean, if you try to sit there and wallow in it, you get behind on your bills. You don't take care of your appearance.
You get behind on your everything.
Yeah, everything. So it's almost like, what do you do? Where's the happy medium?
Yeah.
That's crazy. But back on what you were saying. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I was really finished with it. You know, I just think it's really important for kids to go to therapy as well.
Absolutely. I mean, I have two kids from 2 different relationships. And my daughter is trying to reunite with her father.
Just beautiful. She probably
has some rejection that she feels because it's absolutely nothing wrong with her. Right. So just imagine if it's absolutely nothing wrong with you and someone is not dealing with you. So they're already building up insecurity at an early age.
Right.
So then you go out as an adult and everybody knows this, and that's where the daddy issues happen.
Yeah.
Because you already feel like, oh, well, he's not pursuing me and chasing me. Because I mean, my dad, let me tell you something about that man. I call him, he right there in 5 minutes. And that's reassuring.
You needed some shelves put up in the studio.
Okay, what?
And in the air, you just moved in, so the air was a little shaky. It wasn't working properly. Your daddy was still in there working and sweating Your daddy loves you, girl.
I mean, honestly, I like that he does that because it shows me my potential mate has a lot to.
Yeah, he has some big shoes to fill.
He has some big shoes to fill because I mean he does everything. And it's crazy because in my last situation, I was still calling my dad, and I was kind of like, well, my dad is still. He's doing everything when he's really trying to pass. And
there are some dads that'll be like, "You got that sorry ass nigga over there."
But my dad was like, "Well, he's not gonna do it. I'll do it." But he would be side eyeing me like, "So is he not,
when you leaving, baby?
Hold on, look, Andre. He's like, is he not gonna? Them trees is leaning on the gate. Is he not gonna trim them? And then he'll get out there and just trim, and then he'll look at me like,
"This is the last thing we're gonna say about healing." And it's from Lakeisha Avery Stewart.
Okay.
And it says, healing to me is a choice. You have to choose to want to understand the pain in order to get through it.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm. But I want to know who's choosing to not heal.
There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that you got to know. There's people that they want to stay in that because they get they get a lot of attention.
Oh, wow.
And staying in that. Mm-hmm. And then they'll look up and they'll be saying the same thing for 10 years. Like, hey, it's been 10 years. You need to stop tripping on that. Yeah. It's time to let it go.
7 is the number of completion.
It's people that they're literally they're the people that feel sorry for them are almost their hosts. They're feeding off of that. There's people feeling sorry for them and people feeling like, oh, I'm going to give them an excuse for their behavior. And then you look up and it's been years.
That is crazy. We're going to go on to our next topic. What was our next topic?
So Igeria said some people like to play victim. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, that's it.
Sis knows. Okay, I was researching something because there's been this big everything is all online about men being narcissists.
Okay.
And honestly, truly the women are getting we're getting fed and we're understanding that because I'm telling y'all, I used to think I was that girl that men fell in love with in 2 weeks.
Okay.
And then I'm like,
you move fast.
I'm like, no, I'm saying like we'll date and they'll be in love. And I'm like, no. And then I found out after 35 years of living that I was being love bombed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh. So they wasn't falling in love with me. I thought I had that it power, that it factor, and that all I gotta do is just be around you and tell you a couple of stories about my childhood, and you're like, wow, I want to spend the rest of my life with her. When honestly and truly, you just being love bombed.
Let me tell you.
No, like, do you know how crazy that is? It's a lot of us that are realizing.
I don't think that men are the only narcissists.
No,
because
and that's what this.
Let me tell you why.
Keep going.
Let me tell you why. Okay. I was having a conversation with someone the other day. And they was like, man, Fish, do you think that you're gonna ever get you some of that other stuff? And I was like, I just don't know. I was like, I do like women. I love women. You know, I'm attracted to women. They're beautiful. I found
that out.
I found them very beautiful.
Are you gonna tell them the quick story about how I found that out?
What we were doing was we were watching. It was at a party, and we were watching the WAP video was on the TV or whatever.
So pleasure song.
We was watching the video on the TV, and Megan Thee Stallion is beautiful.
Absolutely.
And I was commenting on how beautiful she was. And they was like, well, wait, we confused because we thought that you didn't like that. And I was like, no, I love it. And if she wanted me to, I would have her. I think that women are training men to be narcissists. We learned that from somewhere.
No way.
Men look up to their mothers, and mothers make men narcissists.
Honestly, that's gonna be a whole other episode because honestly, it's the truth. Listen, it's so many.
I would not be gay if it wasn't for a woman. A man didn't make me gay. It's the woman. It's all the rejection from the women who said no because you're gay. I wasn't gay. There's just no, you're too girly.
Well, you know, they feel like if you're too feminine, they can't do it because then they're gonna be like, "Oh, can you not tell your man is gay?"
Yeah,
and it's like, well, I know he's not.
There isn't a what is gay? What can't? I don't understand it. Aaron, I'm gonna push you off the stool. That's not gay. That's not gay.
Okay, so. While male narcissists, and this is in an article, Mind, Body, and Green. That's the website. While male narcissists might be more outwardly recognizable, female narcissists do exist. So I was confused because I was like, I need to make sure I'm not a female narcissist because I would automatically go straight to extensive therapy because that's a horrible thing.
Well, let's read it and see if you are one.
Okay, I don't think I am. So anyway,
I can beg to differ.
They tend to be more manipulative socially and can be just as vindictive as a male narcissist. They tend to play the victim, be overly jealous and competitive, superficial, and overbearing. So let's talk about the overbearing parent or mother-in-law. Tell me if y'all recognize any of this from people y'all know or yourselves. So it says an overbearing or over-controlling parent may be a sign of a female narcissist. According to Behari, these females will show up at their kids' house and start rearranging furniture, rewashing the clothes, or telling them how to discipline their kids. This is because they feel they have a superior way of doing things and view themselves as experts in all situations. Additionally, a narcissistic mother and mother-in-law will be jealous of her daughter or daughter-in-law. So I know some people are going to pick up on that. No, that's big. Like, you don't know how many people I know that are literally being terrorized by their mother-in-law their mother.
This is exactly what I just said. It's the mothers. I said the word mother when you just proved my point.
Let me keep reading. A female narcissist will be fiercely competitive. She has the desire to be the smartest, the prettiest, the most successful, and charming woman in the room. It says female narcissists also always circle back conversations to their own experiences.
Oh, wow. So that's a sign of a narcissistic person.
I don't know.
If they're circling back to, because when I talk to people, sometimes I throw in my experience. Like,
and then one time my producer made a post and he's like, "Can we normalize not bringing up a situation you've been through when somebody?" And I'm like, well, I just thought that was healthy dialogue, because it's like it's helping the person. I'm saying you understand them.
Well, it is a healthy dialogue, but not in every setting.
Yeah.
So your story is not for everybody. Somebody can take your story and turn it around and twist it around. Somebody can take your story and laugh at it. Somebody can take your story and heal from it. Take it use it. Somebody can take it and share it.
That's true.
So to heal somebody else.
That's true.
There are different people who are going to get different stories out of the one story that you told.
If your intentions are always good when you tell your story, and even you know that.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I don't think anybody is sitting around, maybe narcissists are, they're sitting around like, oh, let me overshadow his story with my story.
Yeah.
And dismiss his story or her story, because my story is more important. But it's also a personality disorder where you don't even realize you're doing it. So it's everybody may have a bit of narcissism in them. And I know somebody's gonna comment and say, yes, we all have a little bit. It's not healthy. But it says if other women appear more interesting. If other women appear more interesting or threatening, the female narcissist might use shaming tactics to exile them from the social group.
Carmen said this is why she is no longer married, because of his mama.
Wow.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Let's talk about a female woman being superficial. So you know the female that always has to post her designer things, her car, her beautiful home. She just always has to show everybody she's validating herself via expressing what she has.
Is she validating herself?
I mean, it's just, honestly, you know that there are a lot of poor people among my Facebook friends. Most of us are struggling, and some people are doing well. Yeah. So if you post your beautiful car, it's like, oh, okay. I get it. Like, I'm in my Kia and you're in your Maserati.
Is it tax time?
Thanks. No, it's just a regular day.
No, I'm just.
Or you're showing your house. You're showing your yard. Oh, my perfectly manicured yard. When most of us, it's like don't have that. So in a way, it's like you're putting yourself above people and you're kind of throwing it out there like, oh, look at me. So basically, the superficial female narcissist, they're deeply insecure. And that I know you can pick up on some of that. You know, the girl that she's at the dinner table, she says, hey, take a picture of me. And then she says, wait. And she pulls up her Gucci bag and puts it strategically right here. Yeah. So you can see it. And it's like, wait, make sure you get my purse.
The purse that was on the floor, meaning that she's broke. She has no money. Because my mama said that if you put that purse on the floor, it ain't no money in it.
It was just out of sight. It was out of sight. Yeah, so she said, hey, break past my purse. And so she puts it on her wrist. She puts it on her wrist and she takes a picture. And it's almost like you strategically put it in the picture.
Okay.
So that people can see it.
It's a prop.
It's a prop.
Yeah.
It's a prop. So yeah, we're talking. So anyway, let's go. In an attempt to master insecurities or flaws, female narcissists tend to be overly concerned with their physical appearance and social image, sometimes referred to as a somatic narcissist. I don't know what that is. I gotta go look that up. The female narcissist is not genuinely interested in things like character and values unless it is used as a part of her image. Material items like clothes and cars can help validate their insecurities. Some female narcissists will even place an emphasis on their children's image to elevate their own. Okay, so I know I've seen that before, and that's scary. Like to know that that's called narcissism, because most people just think like, oh, that's normal. I'm gonna show y'all I'm fly. I'm gonna show y'all my kids are fly, and I don't really care what y'all think. Like, I mean, it's like. It's different ways to look at it.
Lakeisha Avery Stewart says something. She said, it is the little girl that happens to be a mother.
Yeah.
That goes back to talking about, with the.
Be careful not to let narcissistic and self-confidence become blurred. Always know your self-worth and stand in that no matter who challenges that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So someone says, yes, I dated a woman like that. And then someone says, interesting, I want to circle back. Okay, what do y'all want to circle? Now someone says, I don't even know if validation is a love language. Is validation a love language? It is. Self-affirmations are someone reminding you how.
Maybe her love language is validation.
Well, no, because if your love language is validation, that means from your partner or your friends, you would want to hear, oh, you're beautiful. Oh, you're successful.
Yeah.
Oh, like. So somebody has an opinion. I mean, you'd have to type it in the comments. You have to type it in the comments. I'm no expert, y'all. I'm just talking on my personal experience,
Yeah.
So anyway, now we have martyrdom. That's another type of narcissistic female.
Let's go back here though. We need to go back here. The what she says about the little girl that happens to be a mother, that's true. So sometimes you're growing up and we don't know what age we're going to actually grow up. To me, I said my age was 25.
Yeah.
At 25, I graduated from high school.
Well, you do know that you can stop aging at where your trauma is. Like if your trauma happens at 12, you can stop aging.
That's true. Yeah, I left a relationship at 25 that I was in. That person was a pedophile because they groomed me to, a certain liking. And then, there were so many things that I did at 25 that were for the betterment of my life. And so, I'm saying that to say my mom, so my mom had my sister, she was 20. They're exactly 20 years apart. She had her when she was 20 and she had me when she was 22. Still a young lady, but not a kid. She's an adult. She's a grown lady. But there are so many things that our parents go through that we don't know that they went through and that we don't know that they're going through. And then they're still trying to be parents at the same time, which is a very hard thing.
I think a lot of it is just you become a mother way before you've matured.
Right.
And so there could be some behaviors that develop that it's not on purpose. It's just like you say, you're doing the best you can, considering your circumstances, considering what you've been taught, considering that maybe nobody even prepped you on this. Because when I became pregnant, the conversation was, you're pregnant. Oh, I'm too young to be a grandmother.
Yeah.
And then there was no, okay, well, you're going to be a mom. Let's talk about it. And this is no shade to my mother. I think her own shock probably was in the way of her preparing me for motherhood because she's 40.
Yeah.
I'm 20. So she's like, whoa.
Wait a minute.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you're taking me too fast. I'm not ready.
I wasn't ready.
I don't even know what to talk to you about. All I can think about is, please don't call me granny. I'm too young to be a granny. Call me Tinky, call me Tinkerbell. Like it's so much fixated on, please don't age me out versus let me tell you what to do to be a mother. Let me tell you how to get through this. I got through this.
Okay, what are you looking at? We recommend that you read the 5 love languages. That way,
I know about the love languages, but when she said affirmation,
we're recommending that to our.
That's a different show. We're gonna talk about love languages on the next show.
Yeah, we're recommending that they catch up.
Is this crazy to y'all? Because the love languages, I'm all of them, all 5.
Really?
And I don't know if that makes me greedy, but I need all of those things.
Wow.
There's no way just
we definitely have to talk about
Absolutely.
that. But guess what time it is?
What the what?
this what time. You know what that means, Erin.
Yeah, I'm never ready.
It's almost time to go.
We never got to talk about multiple streams of income, but we kind of
will.
hit on it.
We'll talk about
another
it next
day.
week. We'll talk about it next week.
Yeah.
We'll be
you
back
have multiple streams of
next week.
income.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
And I'm starting my second. In my first stream of income, I have multiple inside of that, but I want to start something different because
see, multiple streams of income. I know we were talking when you were saying about something about it earlier. You were saying like you need multiple streams of income
to be comfortable.
But sometimes it's not always the case, because I remember in the beginning creating multiple streams of income meant that I was putting more money out. Because I'm creating.
They said scared money don't make money.
Yeah. And so I'm putting more money out before I have it.
That's true.
So, you have to
take a part of it.
Step out on faith and believe in yourself and your dreams.
And this is not to people that have that job that pays them $400,000 a year. You probably don't need multiple.
Right.
But if your job just pays you 80.
Let me tell you, the more money you make, the more bills you will have.
Yeah.
So if you're a billionaire, sing the
song because you sing so well.
Still need multiple.
Sing the song because you sing so well.
Income. What song is that?
The more money you come across, the more comes you sing. That one.
Oh, so it's what time, y'all. Tell them what is.
So what? Oh, my mother says we gotta have the show on this because people are still coming.
Yeah.
My mother says people are afraid to do the work. Theodore Hicks says you have to let grief sit with you and have its way. When it has run its course, it will leave you and not return again. Now that's
we're gonna have Theodore on the show.
Right. Grief and healing are cousins and work interchangeably to achieve the same purpose. That is to close one chapter of life and begin a new one, period.
Mm-hmm.
And people think that grief is just a death. It could be so many things.
Yeah, it can be.
It could be so many things.
You don't have any what, Serenity?
Oh, well, I'm sure I do.
Oh, okay. This is from Terrell, Tell All on his Callaghan. It says, I don't think I'm above anyone, but I do know what actions are beneath me.
That's cute.
That is a really good one. Mm-hmm.
Let me see what I have. I don't really have much.
Will Ferrell says that drugs do not ruin your career. Drug tests do.
Wow.
That's a true statement.
I have no comments.
I lost many jobs because I couldn't pass the marijuana test, and now I don't need to work for any of them people. I can just work for myself. Isn't that amazing? And still not have to pass the marijuana test. Look at God.
That's why I know I love being self-employed. Being self-employed is just the best freedom ever.
The Gary with the T says that people will assume that you're acting funny, and the whole time you're battling your own storm.
And I was telling my friend that I was like, listen, please stop taking it personal when somebody treats you a certain way, because they could be going through something and it has nothing to do with you.
Right.
And so a lot of people, like, insecurity does that. When you're fixated on about how other people feel about you, you're really going to struggle in life. Like, if you learn to just let it go, like, that's them. Because at the end of the day, we all are going to have quirks about us that irritate the other person. Right. I mean, I'm pretty sure you don't love everything about me. I know you love like 99%.
You know, the whole time I've been sitting here, I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't wait till the show is over so I can get these hairs off of her.
Wow. You see him? You see him?
Yeah, you keep doing this. I'm like, chin down.
I'm not gonna. No guys are gonna like me.
Bro, put your chin down. I'm like, hey, you like.
No guys.
I cut my beard off. I know you see it, and so you like, oh, I got more hair than him now. So you're trying to flex on me. So it's okay. It's cool, Aaron. It's cool. It's cool.
Horrible. And then it's bad because the producer's laughing hard.
Yeah, he is laughing pretty hard.
That's crazy.
Okay.
I mean, so basically, you feel like I shouldn't even let.
How will
let's talk about it. Let's talk about this
because
women have chin hairs.
Okay.
How will we? So we pluck them, right? And then they hold on. No, let me talk.
Let me tell you. No. Okay, go ahead.
We pluck them and then they grow back. So how are we supposed to just catch them before they even come out?
Yeah, I would prefer that.
That's impossible.
I would prefer that.
It's almost like if the hair grows on your legs. No, I'm not going to let you keep There's a lot of women that's dealing with this.
Yeah, there is.
Some of it in the form of PCOS, and I don't think I have PCOS.
Let me
I think
tell you what I'm
miscarried.
trying to tell women what to do when they have this problem. You need to book with Pretty Habits. Pretty Habits. You need to book with Pretty Habits. You need to call up Shay and book with Pretty Habits. You can find that on Facebook, Instagram, Pretty Habits. Make sure you just book with Pretty Habits, and then you won't have those little children.
Don't do that. Wow. Oh, you know he did.
Okay. Vanessa Shed said, if you can sleep in the dark with no TV, you kill people. What do you think about that, Ernie? You still not talking to me? Come on, bro.
I left the show.
So you're not going to do any what to what? You don't have any what to what? You have to come back. You're going to leave your people like that? Misty's trying to get back top fan. You have to talk to Misty.
She need to comment. She made one comment since she found out she wasn't top fan.
Okay. Hope Singleton says that she does not have WAP. She's in her 30s. She's got
Uchi Wally Bang Bang.
Wally, Uchi Bang Bang.
Can I talk about how the WAP is like my guilty pleasure song? And it's always, I love that it always comes on when I'm in the car by myself because I literally act like, what?
Okay, my last one to what? It's a dudes be trying to wife girls who report card used to say easily distracted by others. That's really funny. We want to thank y'all. We want to thank y'all so much for tuning in to Worst Day of the Week.
Yeah, I'm done talking.
We really
embarrassed me.
We really enjoy y'all.
Get your hand off.
We love y'all. Just like I love.
Don't touch me again.
Just like I love my bro Aaron.
Wow.
Love you, Aaron. I love you. It's all love.
Wow.
Say, shut up, my nigga.
Wow. So wait, Angie says I have one. It's just one.
When what?
Hair.
Oh, that's all she got. Stop hating. See, you hating on her. Stop hating on her because she got one hair. You jealous?
No, I'm just reading her.
I'm gonna help you get them.
So she said,
I'm gonna help you get them.
Tanya says it have one. It grows back every 2 to 3 months. I'm looking for her. So she's
2 to 3 months.
So she's on.
Wow, I just did yours. Like, oh, our producer says you lying. They said they want to fact check that.
It says
they googling all your photos right now.
My friend Jarrell says grown women have hair. Exactly.
Yeah, that's right. Or the lack thereof. It's amazing how some women can have no edges but have bunches of chin hairs. Can't they just take?
Andre, I have edges. I have edges.
You do. I said some women can have no edges but bunches of chin hair. You have a full
Ever
beard.
Since you got
I didn't say bunches of chin hairs.
Ever since you got your Raquel with her beautiful self, she says she just has one hair.
Yeah, that's true. I've seen it. It's really long. I hope she takes care of that before she gets married, because I can't picture her at the altar in the veil with that one hair on, expecting me to keep a straight face. But that's neither.
Let me tell you something. My
there.
friend Shamita said that I can't be perfect because I'm beautiful.
You are beautiful,
and so it's like
you have a nice body, even after having 2 children.
And so I can't be
perfect. Your smile is gorgeous. I mean, you're banging. It's so
I can't have a couple of little chin hairs.
A couple. All right, y'all. We want to thank y'all for watching Worst Day of the Week. Erin already said that she be lying. She on her line. I'm turning her mic off. Thank y'all so much. We'll see y'all next Monday, each and every Monday. Y'all please share our video, like our video, come to our page, view some other videos. We really love you. We really are here to entertain you and make you feel better. And we hope that you continue to watch. We love you. See y'all next week.
Bye. Bye. See how my confidence, you took my confidence down.
Worst day of the week. It's gonna be a good day, even on my worst day. Nothing makes me smile more than hanging with my family. LOLs and good times, yeah, that's how we mob it. No filters on the real deal. Say something, get it poppin'. Laughing is good for the soul. Keep it 100, yeah, you already know. Not Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but the worst day of the week. It's not Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but the worst day of the week. Yeah. day of the worst day of the worst day of the worst day of the week. Yeah.